It's Kent and Izzy with another cool review. This is the Altor Icon trailer coupler lock. I've been looking a long time for these, for actually years, for a good conventional lock. And this one here is the best I've seen. I love it. I think it's really makes a lot of sense. You can see how massive it is. So when you walk up to a trailer with this on it, you go, well, a giant beehive there, I don't know if I could ever get that off, because it is. It's very hard to grind off, very hard to chip off, break off, drill off, all those things. And so most people, well, the thieves anyway, now that they've got power grinders, they will go to the next trailer and leave yours alone. That's the whole idea of it. You give somebody 2 or 3 days, they'll be able to break anything. But this one, it's a radial design, it's a heavy duty one, and it's, you know, just looking at it kind of is intimidating, but it'll protect from any angle of a thief could be using, whether it's a grinder, a drill, a hammer, reciprocating saw, pry bars, even lock picks. And then it's made for extreme weather. And you'll see how this plug works in the bottom. It's got an O-ring on it. Now keep all the stuff out of the lock itself. And it's actually the knob that Izzy just told you about. You can use it with gloves and you can break the ice loose from it if it does get really frozen. But yeah, and the pin that goes up in there, it's all stainless steel pin, all stainless steel sleeve. It actually will fit a 2-inch or 2 5/16. So one lock will fit all of those. And they'll fit over 30 couplers. This is the coupler that I use, and it's actually the way this one's designed. I can use it to lock the coupler, socket, and the latch. But anyway, these puppies, they'll do probably 95% of the couplers out there in the trailer market, and that's what you want. You want one made for your trailer, not a bunch of jigsaw puzzles to put together. And this is what's the big advantage of this one. And the only way you're going to break through this is if you have a bazooka or maybe an Abrams M1 tank might do it. But this thing would take hours to drill through it. So it's all made. That's why it's radial design. That's why it has all these squares, is to keep your grinder out of there, all those things that might hurt it. And we've done a bunch of testing with that with drills and reciprocating saws, and I'll show you all that. It's pretty amazing. It's a one-piece design, premium, hardened, heat-treated steel, cast. It's cast steel. Stainless locks, you know, it installs in seconds, only weighs 25 pounds, but it's E-coated and powder-coated, so it's got 2 coatings on there. And it's premium hardened cast. The lock is a premium grade, high security disc detainer lock that resists drilling it out. So there's all kinds of things they can try to do, but it's not going to work. And there's no lock pick made for this coupler. You have to have it custom made to work that. And they had the guy, the lock picking lawyer on YouTube. He tried to pick it, and that didn't work too well. But you know, each key is individual. I really like that, because I've known a lot of horse traders for years that use the same key for everything, like in living quarters and a door, dressing room. No, this is going to be, you have an individual lock for a key for your lock, and I'll show you pictures of the key. Yep, there's special keys. Look at them. You won't see anything built like that. It's curved. It's got little divots in it, but man, oh macro. And these are special locks, special key locks just for your Icon coupler. Awesome. Yeah, and they're curved. They're almost like a round key, but they are heavy duty. We're going to protect that trailer, by golly. Altor Icon trailer locks. It comes with 4 sets of keys, and it's made to keep all the weather out. It's got O-rings on the plugs, O-rings inside where the pin is, and most trailers are stolen. Most trailers are stolen because there's no lock on it, or it's a cheap lock that anybody can break off. And the plug keeps the weather out, has grips on it so you can turn it with gloves to unlock the Icon, and it's very well thought out. But having your trailer stolen is costly. Insurance will argue with you, police reports, all the equipment on the trailer's gone, and can cost as much to replace that equipment as a new trailer costs. So don't get your trailer stolen. Don't you think so?
Don't do that.
Of the Altor Icon trailer coupler lock. This thing's bulletproof. So one last test we're going to do with an angle grinder. This angle grinder is what most thieves will pick up first. And this is a portable cordless Bauer 20 volt, 5 amp hour, which is a long time. We got a 4.5-inch disc. This thing will do 7,000 RPM, and it's made for steel and stainless steel. It's a cutoff wheel. We'll see how much damage we can do to this here bulletproof lock from Icon. Now, as you can see, I've gone up to where this plate is that screws the wheel on, and I'm out of wheel. And you can see I cut it 2 times. I'm done. I can't go any further than that. But, you know, judging by where we're at, you would have to cut on this all day long to get chunks out, and you have to cut all these chunks out so you can get anywhere near the middle. And we're talking about hours, and I don't know how many batteries. This one here's a big one, but you can see those cuts. And you know, it is, I mean, if you spend the rest of the day here, you can probably cut in deep enough, but you're gonna have to cut out several sections of this beehive, because that's just 2 of them. You're gonna have to cut top and then bottom, and cut top and bottom out of several of these. And even got little short ones in here too to make it a pain in the butt. So you're gonna have to cut out a big section just to get to where you're pounding in there. And then you're gonna have to cut a big section out of the middle part to get to where the lock is, the stainless steel pin. I mean, this is, you know, just think about that. If you're a thief walking around with your little cordless grinder, you're gonna spend the rest of the day trying to get the damn lock off. So I don't think that this is what's gonna work for the thieves out there. I think this will protect your valuable trailer and all the possessions that are on the trailer. I like it. I can't hurt the thing. I mean, I don't have another 2 or 3 hours just to sit here and play with it, because I think it's pretty darn tough. Trailer lock from Icon with Altor. Take a long time with a side angle grinder to get that rascal cut up enough pieces to where you could go inside and get to where the actual lock is. You would be grinding on this thing all day. That's the brand new side angle grinder. I think this passes all the torture tests we can give it. Clearly, this is made high quality. The double coated paint on it, which is e-coated and powder coated, and everything else is stainless. It's premium quality lock.
We've got the Altor Icon lock. We have it upside down here to show you how to put the key in. And we have a knob here that you can unscrew. It's nice because it keeps the rain and dirt and other debris out when it's on. It's got an O-ring on it. And, okay, it's got ribs on it, so it's easy to get off with gloves.
Cool.
And then these are your special keys for the lock. We'll unlock it here. All right, we got our key in, and then you just pull it up like that.
Yeah, and that's unlocked. You can slide it on the trailer. Awesome. Okay, cool. Now my particular coupler, and several of them out there, will actually, the Icon coupler lock will slide over the coupler latch. So now you got 2 kinds of protection. So nobody can mess with the coupler, and so nobody can unlock the coupler. So that's cool. So we'll close it. So go ahead and shove that lever back. And that's the closed position. There you go. And now we'll slide the Icon lock over that coupler, and then we'll get 2 different kinds of protection.
It's out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's with the pin out of the, it just hangs at the bottom where your keys are. And now you can push it back up and insert the key, or take the key out.
Screw it on.
There you go. There's those cool keys. Those are awesome keys.
Yeah, they're
special
super
made
interesting.
keys. Now it's on. See how fast that was? And you slide it right on there. That was pretty cool. Well, it weighs 25 pounds, but look at it. It's massive. And can you imagine being a thief walking up to a trailer and there's this giant beehive on the coupler?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to go to the next trailer. You're going to leave this one alone. This one just looks too hard to mess with. This is such a cool, I looked for a long time for a good conventional trailer lock, and I finally found one. This is it. This is a great lock, and it's like, you know, it's made against power tools like angle grinders, drills, reciprocating saws, That's what this is intended to. That's why it has that radial design. You see all the little squares. That's all to keep somebody from getting a grinder into the inside of it. And it does very well. And I'll show you those pictures. It's so heavy duty. It's actually a cast iron or a cast steel, and it's dual coated. It's an E-coat and then a powder coat. So it's got a lifetime warranty on these, and it's gonna, you know, it'll look great for a long time. But it's great. The whole design makes me happy. Stainless steel lock sleeve, so it actually resists a lot of different things you might want to try to steal one of these things. Stainless steel plug will go right back in to the socket that the key lever, like the key apparatus is in. You just screw it in there. Now it's weatherproof. It's got the O-ring on it, and it's going to keep the dust, the snow out. And you can shake it by just pushing on the bottom, and that'll break the snow and ice off if you happen to freeze up on you. So they thought of everything on this.
All right, we're gonna unscrew our little piece here.
Oh, it's so cool. Okay, here's
We got our keys.
that piece there, that steel thing, the steel peel, keeps the weather out, keeps the thieves out.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good thing.
Got
You
it.
turn it counterclockwise.
There we go.
Oh, you got to drop down? Okay, I'll take that the thing off the top so we don't fall down. I want to see you pull it off. Oh, look at that! That was easy.
Easy peasy.
Only 25 pounds. Wonder Woman did it. Cool.